Imagine being born in a covered wagon in rural Montana, growing up with one set of clothes used, teaching yourself advanced physics, philosophy, and Greek in high school, earning a perfect SAT score while taking a nap during it, and then developing the most complete theory of reality the world has ever heard of while working security at a nightclub. That is the true story of Christopher Langan, often called the smartest man in America. And when asked what intelligence really is, he said something shocking. There's a lot more to intelligence than just IQ. He wasn't being modest. He was speaking from the deepest truth he's discovered. Intelligence is your ability to live aligned with ultimate reality. And that truth, it changes everything. Intelligence in the CTMU is about embracing truth, the capacity to embody truth and align with the metaphysical structure of reality. When you align yourself with the cosmic intelligence of the universe, you become a next level human because you realize that your true identity as an essential and logically necessary ingredient of reality is the fundamental basis of all the purpose, meaning, and significance in your life. The highest form of intelligence isn't about data or IQ. It's about embodying truth, aligning your life with the structure of reality. This isn't self-help. This is metaphysical ultimate destiny, because once you live in harmony with truth, you become something else, something completely different from anything you thought you could be, a next level human. Most people are like misaligned gears grinding against the cosmos. But when you align with reality's structure, click. It's like finding the groove you were always meant to run on. Everything flows. You are more than a skin suit. What does it even mean to embody anything? If I am just this body, if I'm just this physical being that lives inside of my skin, then that's how most people see themselves, and so they're not going to be able to live out any sort of greater purpose or meaning. Most people see themselves as bodies with brains floating through life. That's at least how popular science and culture has conditioned us to see ourselves as stimulus response machines who will react to our external environment. But what truth seekers recognize is that your being is entangled with reality itself. You are not just in the universe, you are of the universe. You are one with its structure, its logic, its evolution. There is no difference between you and the reality you are embedded in. You may think, I am this separate being. Really, you are a being, yes, but that being is reality trying to express itself through you. So when you feel into that purpose, again, you're no longer grinding against the cosmos. You click into place and you are part of the machinery of how reality is trying to configure itself through you. Knowing this changes how you move, how you think, how you love. True intelligence, I repeat, it's living in line with the truth of your relationship with reality. And when I first realized that intelligence meant living in line with truth, I could not handle it. So I don't blame you if you click off and you say, oh, I never want to watch this guy again, because what I'm telling you puts a great burden of responsibility on your back. It says that you need to accept responsibility for the evolution of reality because you are an agent of its fulfillment. What do I mean by that? I mean that part of reality's purpose is to express and understand itself through your life and through the meaning and significance which you take on. And when I realized that, when I was like, oh, well, this life I'm living where I am, occasionally mean and nasty to others, where I am, procrastinating, not living out any sort of meaning or ultimate purpose, I think it's just not compatible with the truth of who I am. But when you align who you are, what you seek, and that which is, and all of them are one, then your life becomes a lived expression of ultimate reality. Intelligence is unity with reality. It's not just brain power. It's not just how fast can you solve this math problem or put in line this logic puzzle. Humans are goal-striving beings. So intelligence is not just about what is the power of my mind, but how does the power of my mind connect to the global consciousness of reality? You are directly connected to the greatest source of power, knowledge, and truth in existence. Humans are goal-striving beings. We inherit this capacity from reality's structure. Human intelligence differs from synthetic intelligence because it is united with ultimate reality. AI can process data, sure. Humans can align with meaning. That is a whole new dimension of intelligence. And when we align ourselves with the ultimate meaning and purpose of existence, that is the greatest expression of intelligence. It's not what college can you get into. It's not how good is your job. It's how much are you living aligned with the truth of your being. When you have aligned your mind, your individual gear grinding out of place with the mind of ultimate reality, then you have this deep-seated cosmic intelligence where you know within your being what you need to do and how to configure yourself in order to achieve whatever you set your mind to. So there are 3 stages of personal development, reflecting how well you embody the truth of your relationship with the universe. Level 1, level 2, level 3. 90% of people stuck at level 1. This is the standard operating system for reality, for human beings living just based on programming, rules and rewards, acting, like I said, like a stimulus response machine where you're just taking the input of, oh, money, oh, food, oh, sex, and you are building your mental models around how can I achieve these things which reality has conditioned me, or at least my lived reality has conditioned me to need and to accept as tokens of my fulfillment. So those in the conventional stage operate through external programming, through the values that have been fed to them by their school, by their work. It's this very, very low intelligence way of looking at the world. And even if the people who believe these things may be very intelligent themselves, but they're locked into a way of thinking which is completely foreign to any true way of understanding reality. So then there's level 2, which is in some ways even lower than level 1. So this is the trap that a lot of spiritual seekers fall into, is this post-conventional way of living where people rebel and create their own code. So this is maybe another like 9% of people will live and they are in rebellion against the norms of society. So this is, for example, like the beatnik and hippie generations of the 50s and 60s, they were very much countercultural. They were against this illusion of the world where, oh, you have to get a job, go to school, raise a family and then kick the can. It's like they saw there's something more to this world. They clearly understood that and had a deeper understanding of spiritual reality than is regularly accessible to the general population, and they wanted to share that with the world. So those in the post-conventional stage, this level 2 of development, construct a new identity through recursive awareness and self-evolution, but it's still limited to their own personal goals. And so that's why they are outcasts from society, because they are not living in alignment with the structure of what reality is actually trying to achieve through them. They are just rebelling against the world for the sake of rebellion. So this can sometimes create even lower forms of existence when people will reject the broader script of reality, but then they'll take on a script which is so foreign to anything which is meaningful or purposeful within the context of how we understand that reality develops and structures itself, that they may as well have just stayed within the conventional programming of society. But then there's a third stage of development which transcends both the conventional and the post-conventional, and this is what I call the unitive stage of development, which is awakening to your identity as a part of a divine self-processing whole. So you recognize that your purpose is one with ultimate reality, and you will not reject wantonly the conventional script of reality, but you will alter and play with it to the degree that it is capable of informing your goals, which is to align with the purpose and meaning of ultimate reality. So those in the unitive stage recognize the self and the universe as one self-configuring whole. So you act in benefit of the entire universe, serving reality with an undivided heart, potentially within the structures of the world. So you won't just say, oh, well, I have to, give up having a job or going to college or whatever because I, feel so alienated by the conventional world as someone at stage 2 might do. You might say, oh, well, how can I sanctify and elevate those institutions so that they will serve this broader purpose of what existence is trying to achieve through me? Because you understand that there is no separation between yourself, society, and ultimate reality. And so you can play with those three concepts until they all come into unison, and you enact the transformation of the world by unifying your individual identity with ultimate reality, and then seeking to transform the world in alignment with the innermost truth of your being. And so most stay stuck in stage 1 or 2, but the true truth seeker will move on to stage 3, living for the universe, not just the self. So your role is to help align your individual personal goals with the universe's broader goals. You're trying to get to that unitive stage of development if you're a truth seeker, because true intelligence requires actively choosing the conditions of your life in line with ultimate reality through meaningful goals. A next level human doesn't escape reality. They embody it. So if you feel like your life is meaningless, that you're chasing goals that don't satisfy you, you succeed, but you feel hollow, you fail and feel worthless, and you can't explain why you're here, then you're probably living stuck in stage 1 or 2. You are not living aligned with the truth. So what is the blueprint for awakening from who you are to who you have to be? And when you find that coherence between who you are, what you seek, and that which is, and you bring those into recursive alignment with one another, that is when you can embody the truth of ultimate reality as expressed within all of your thoughts, speech, and action. So what is the blueprint? The blueprint is called the cognitive theoretic model of the universe. It's the theory of everything created by Christopher Langan, the guy mentioned at this beginning of the video, next level genius, who put together this blueprint for awakening, the metaphysical architecture for becoming a next level human. And he figured out that when aligning your purpose to reality's purpose allows you to achieve the impossible, the fulfillment of ultimate reality by yourself, is that the infinite can become fortified through the finite experience of you serving that ultimate and pure goal. The cognitive theoretic model of the universe is not just a theory, it's a spiritual operating system which explains why the universe is self-aware, why you matter, and how your goals are logically intertwined with reality itself. The basic idea is that CTMU empowers you to discover your massively transformative purpose, align your actions with the telos of the cosmos, the purpose of ultimate reality, and serve others as a vehicle for the evolution of truth. And so when you understand what is truth, what is reality through this deep metaphysical understanding via the CTMU, you can then choose a massively transformative purpose that aligns your curiosity, passion, and skills with the universe's evolution. So at the human level, that looks like contributing to our awakening as a planetary civilization. The CTMU says that we are moving towards what's called a human singularity, and that human singularity is the collective intention of our species to enact this more beautiful world that our hearts know is possible, to unite as a planetary civilization through love and unity, and create this next level of spiritual development, not only as individuals, but as a species. So your work becomes a spiritual vehicle to spread truth and serve others, aligning your life with fulfillment of reality's purpose through the human singularity. So when you really understand and have embodied the CTMU, your goals clarify, your emotions stabilize, your intuition sharpens, your presence deepens, and your actions harmonize with ultimate reality. And I am a living testament to that, is that I was someone who was not, I'm not a straight A student. I'm not someone who is necessarily is someone who you would expect to be able to achieve this level of understanding of the CTMU, but just through conscious effort and being able to develop not only my understanding, but myself and my presence in the world, is that I believe that the CTMU has given me the ability to live a life aligned with truth that is not accessible to 99.9% of my peers. So intelligence in the CTMU, it's not about test scores, it's about embracing truth, the capacity to embody truth and align with the metaphysical structure of reality. When you align yourself with the cosmic intelligence of the universe, you become a next level human, because you realize your true identity as an essential and logically necessary ingredient of reality. Most people live below their potential because they don't understand their metaphysical role in reality. Human intelligence differs from synthetic intelligence because it is united with ultimate reality. And the CTMU is the metaphysical architecture for how you can elevate that human intelligence to the cosmic level and become a next level human. The CTMU is the operating system for becoming the ultimate human being who can live and embody the deepest truth of existence, that we are one in purpose and structure with ultimate reality. True intelligence is about recognizing and living within the truth of your relationship with your deepest being, and therefore evolving your identity towards the purpose of and meaning of reality and integrating cosmic intelligence that guides your soul. You are not just a random speck. You are an essential function of ultimate reality. What would your life look like if you lived every day knowing that the universe is thinking through you? When you embody truth, when you live life aligned with reality's purpose, when you devote yourself to the light, you don't just become smarter. This is the good life, the ultimate aim, the light and salvation of every individual within reality. You become divine, pure light. Let the light shine forth in the darkness. May the peace of our Father in heaven be upon you. Like and subscribe. Peace. Oh.